Right, hello YouTube, and this is a tutorial of me showing you how to solve Rubik's Cube. As this is part 2, I'm assuming you have watched part 1. If you haven't, please go to my channel and watch it if you'd like. But I'm assuming you've watched it. I told you how to solve the first 2 layers in the last one, and in this episode I will teach you how to solve the top layer and pretty much solve it completely. The start of solving the top layer is solving a top cross, similar to the first cross we made. So to make the top cross, there are 3 possible cases. One case is this case where you have an L or a V or a backwards L. I prefer to call it a backwards L because it's easy. You'll see why I mean. The other case is where you have no edges solved, so it's just a red dot in the middle. Forget the corners for now, as you see this one's solved for some reason, but it's fine. We're just worried about the cross at the moment. So this is the second case. The first case is having just a dot, just one solved dot in the middle which can't be, changed. And the last case, the third case, is a line, a horizontal line. For this case, you have to do something. There's an algorithm called, there are a set of moves, but I call it through rough, F-R-U-R-U-F, through rough. And the first 3 moves, the through of that, are all clockwise. The rough are all anti-clockwise. When I say F, I mean the front, F for front, R for right, U for up, and then F anti-clockwise is obviously F anti-clockwise like this. F clockwise would be this. Okay, this is probably the only step you need to actually learn the through rough kind of thing. The other ones I'll teach you with up, down, left, right, as I told you before. So for the L, you have to hold it so it's a backwards L. That's very important. If you hold it like this, it won't work. Okay. You have to hold it so it's backwards. So obviously a proper L would be like that. This is the backwards L. And now you do through rough. So F clockwise, R clockwise, U clockwise. And now we're doing the rough bit, which is all anti-clockwise. R anti-clockwise, U anti-clockwise, and F anti-clockwise. Now this will get you to the next step. Obviously, this will still be solved, don't worry about that. The next step is from the L, you go to the line. From the dot, you go to the L. So it starts from dot, L, line, and then the plus, or the cross. So when you have the L, or sorry, the line, you always hold it horizontal. If you do it like this, it won't work. When you solve it anyway, it'll automatically go into this position anyway. So make sure you hold it horizontally. Same thing, I guess. So through, F clockwise, R clockwise, U clockwise, rough anti-clockwise, so R anti-clockwise, U anti-clockwise, and F anti-clockwise. Now after you do that to the line, you get the plus, which is what we wanted in the first place. But as you can see, it's still not completely solved. The next step is pairing up this bit, the edges. Because we just solved the edges, we need to make sure they're in the right place. So at the moment there's only one solved, but if we turn it, we just give it trial and error. Look, there's now, if we turn it like a few times, you'll see every now and then, there you go, see that 2 solved. You normally always should have 2 solved. There's only one case where you don't have that. I'll tell you that later. So when you have two edges solved, you have to go to the other side. These need to be switched around. As you can see, this needs to go here, this needs to go here. You always hold it on the right one. Okay? So when you face the 2 you want, like this, you're facing the 2 here, you always hold it on the right one. And you do this. This is an up-down kind of thing. So up, sorry, wait, before I do this, you only use this face and this face. So those are the only 2 I'm going to be referring to. So it's up, left, down, left, that's the first 4, up, double left, down, left. You don't need to do that last left because you can see, even from here you can see just it will work. So at the moment, as you can see, these are now correctly solved. The edges are in the correct place. The next step is the corners. As you can see, the corners aren't solved yet. This one is solved, however. When you find a corner that it's solved, even though it's not turned in the right way, so this isn't turned in the right way. If this was the red, yellow, blue, and it's not turned, we want the one in the correct place, not as long as it's solved. So this is in the correct place, no matter how much it's turned around or whatever. So if it's in the correct place, we're focusing on that. And what we do, this is like, there's a pattern to this, so you have to move it away, similar to the other one, up, move it back, up, move it away, down, move it back, down. As you see, there's a pattern to that. This face alternates from left, right, and these two faces go up, up, down, down. There's a pattern to it. So it goes left, up, left, down, right, down. As you do it, you will get used to it. You'll feel what I mean. So as you can see, these still aren't in the right place. This should be blue, for example. Yeah. So we have to do it again. We make sure the solve one is on the right, because that's what we're moving. We don't want to do this because that will change where this goes. So we have to move it away, up, move it back, up, move it away, down, move it back, down. Now that has already solved 2 corners, and this is in the right place. You can see it's not turned the right way, but the colours are correct. So red, red, white, white, blue, blue. It's in the correct place. So is this one. Okay. Next step is to orient these. When I say orient, I mean turn them the right way. So this has to be flipped that way. So the red needs to go here, white needs to go here, green needs to go here. This one needs to go the other way. That, and then that. Okay. The same set of moves you used for the first thing, down, left, up, right, to solve the corners, the first corners, is the same thing we do here. So we start, it doesn't matter what corner we start on, but there's one crucial thing in the middle. So we just start on any corner. I'll just start for this one. So down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right. That last right is important. Now, once you've done that, and that one's solved, don't worry about this. Make sure you hold it the right way. Forget that this is scrambled. It will scramble a little bit. Now once you've got that one solved, you turn the top layer. Make sure you do not turn the whole cube, okay? You want to turn the top layer, and repeat for this one as well. So down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, and solve the top layer. It was just to the side, and there we go. Rubik's Cube solved. Now there are a few errors that might occur. For example, like when you're trying to get the edges. I'll quickly go over them in a second, but if you manage to skip all the errors, then you should have solved your Rubik's Cube. Congratulations. Right, I'll quickly cut the video here and I'll show you all the possible errors. Right, this is one possible error that might occur when you're solving. When we are solving the edges, so once we've done the plus, we're trying to solve the edges. And so we're trying to find 2 edges that are already solved that are next to each other. Now at the moment, we have 2 that are solved that are opposite each other. So these 2 need to be switched. In this case, what we have to do, we literally apply the same algorithm, so the up, left, up, double left, down. We apply that to an unsolved edge. So either one, it doesn't matter which one you do because they're opposite each other. So when you have 2 that are same that are opposite, and 2 that are unsolved that are opposite, we apply the same algorithm to the unsolved edge. So up, left, down, left, up, double left, down. And once you do that, if you turn it around a bit, there we go. Now we have 2 that are possible to manipulate. So 2 edges that are next to each other, 2 that are not. So from here, we just do the simple, we face the right one again, up, left, down, left, up, double left, down. And that does the edges if you have that error. I'll quickly show you another error, so I'll cut it here again. Right, this is an error when you're trying to switch the corners. At the moment, you can see there are no solved corners. Okay, this happens when these 2 need to switch, and these 2 need to switch. In this case, we literally apply the left up, left down, right down. We apply that to any corner. It doesn't matter which one, because either way, one of them will manage to get solved. So just pick this one, left, up, left, down, right, down. And now, as you can see, one corner is in the right place now. Obviously it's not flipped the right way, but it's in the right place. So from here we use this one, put it on the right, left, up, right, up, left, down, right, down. Repeat once more because they're not in the right place. Left, up, right, up, left, down, right, down. And now they are in the right place. So that is the error for when you have no corners solved when you're trying to switch the corners. I think that's all the errors. Please, if there are any more errors that you find when solving, please let me know. I should know how to fix them because I've been solving for quite a while now. So yeah, I guess this is it for now. Don't forget, if you don't have a Rubik's Cube, please use the link I'll put in the description for an online virtual Rubik's Cube that you can practice with. Thank you for watching, and please have a good day, and well done, you solved the Rubik's Cube. Show your friends and tell everyone, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you later.